Hi guys, it's Nadia here, and happy spring and happy Easter. I cannot believe that Easter is just around the corner. I am just so thrown off with this holiday this year since it's in March. It just seemed like it just crept up on us, and it actually did. So I wanted to do a video today to share with you some fun ideas that you can do with Easter eggs, plastic, good old-fashioned, colorful Easter eggs. If you have any preschoolers or toddlers at home, I hope this will help you. I know with the Easter coming up and you're maybe on spring break now and looking for some activities to do with your kids, and I wanted to share some ideas that I do with my kids during Easter, and we had lots of fun last year. I really took off and had like a whole egg unit that I did with my son. He was 3 at the time, and he loved it. So I want to share with you just some ideas that you can do with Easter eggs. First, buy your Easter eggs if you need them. You can get them at Target. I got these like for $2. It's a bag of 24 eggs. You can't go wrong there. Also, if you want to save money, of course, the dollar store, Walmart, I mean, those places sell eggs. And if you're like me and want to stay on the cheap, if you can wait actually till after Easter, of course, the stores will have them on clearance, so you can pick up like dozens of them for, 50 cents even. I mean, they're really cheap right after Easter. And my big recommendation to you is to go take the kids to every Easter egg hunt in your town. Don't worry, the kids will have great memories, and you'll come home with buckets and buckets of eggs. And it's just fun to go to these Easter egg hunts. Look at, in your paper, online, look up different churches in the area, any place that you can go, just hit all the Easter eggs and collect them all, and you'll also be able to get some Easter eggs too that way. Well, these are just so inexpensive and fun. One thing that you can do that I really enjoy is you can do patterns. If you have a preschooler who loves math, like my son, I can keep him really busy with eggs doing math activities. But these eggs come in hundreds of rainbow colors that you can use to make patterns with. If you're familiar with, the ABC pattern, which is, this would be like an ABC pattern, an AB pattern, which would be like this with 2 colors. If you're going to do like a B pattern, like you would take 2 colors, like 2 of these orange ones here, and then maybe just the blue one, and that would be an AAB pattern. So this would be fun to do with your kids. All you have to do is get all of these eggs out, sit down on the table or put them out on the floor like we did, and all you do is just make patterns with these and have your child copy you. You can do an ABC pattern using 3 colors and say, okay, here's pink, orange, blue, pink, orange, blue, pink, orange, blue. What comes next? And they'll say, oh, a pink one, and then let them pick the pink one. And then, you can go through them all and say, okay, here's an AB pattern, orange, blue, orange, blue. Which one comes next? Blue, and have them pick out the right egg. We had so much fun doing this, and there are all different ways that you can, practice patterns with colors and, just having fun that way. Number 2, the second one would be float or sink games, which is a great science experiment to do with little kids. Basically what you do is you grab a bunch of eggs and you fill them up with different items, some that float and some that would sink. Like you could put a feather in one, you could put a rock or a little pebble in one, put a quarter in, a piece of wood, anything in the eggs. I would recommend sealing them. I didn't do that, but I would recommend, taping them. And you get a big bucket of water. You can have the kids help fill up a bucket of water, and then you put an egg in, drop it in, and see what happens. Does it float or does it sink? And let them mark off on a piece of paper, it floats or sink. We did it by color. We had, the orange one, float or sink, and I had it written up top, and he would just mark which one, did it float or did it sink. So that's a lot of fun, and we love doing that, and my son loved kind of thinking, which one would float, which one would sink, and it was kind of funny, the ones that he thought would float didn't, and so, yeah, this is a lot of fun. Oops. A lot of fun. Number 3 is a real fun one too. It has to do with the senses, with hearing, and it's putting these eggs into changing them to noisemakers. And basically what you do, it's a game. You would grab like a few different colors, like an orange, a blue, a green, maybe like 4 of them, and a purple, and you would fill these with different things that make noise, like rice, for instance. You could fill this purple one up with rice. You could also fill up one with like stones or rocks, and in a paper clip, put a paper clip in, and what you do is you fill 2 with the same item. So like you would take these 2 eggs and fill them both with rice, and then you would take like these 2 eggs and you would fill them both with a paper clip. And the object of the game is you pick up 1 egg and you shake it and you say, oh, okay, listen to the sound. You don't know what's in there. You haven't opened it. You're just listening, you know, to hear the noise. And then you try to find the other one, try to make a match and say, oh, this one sounds just like it, or this one sounds different. And they try to match up the eggs. And it's really fun because they get to hear and get to make noises and shake them, and it helps them to really listen and kind of be quiet and listen and try to figure out the sounds. And then you can maybe ask them, hey, what do you think's in there? Have them guess what's in there. So we had a lot of fun with this one too. Another one, of course, my 4th idea would be the good old-fashioned Easter egg hunt. As you know, kids love it. It's been around for years, and you can have a lot of fun with Easter egg hunts. I found on Pinterest a lot of ideas, and I will post below my Pinterest link so you can look up my ideas. But you can also use glow sticks and have a evening Easter egg hunt. Think about it at night. How fun would that be, especially, you know, with the older kids? And you would just take a glow stick, and they have little mini ones you can get or fold it or however you want to do it, and you just put it in the egg and it glows, and then you put it outside and you hide it and have, you know, going outside in the evening and looking for eggs. I mean, that would just be so much fun. How fun would that be? And of course, another way to do one for older people is, of course, like older kids, you could do like a scavenger hunt with eggs, that when they open it, there'll be like a clue inside, and you know, they would go to the next egg, have to find the next egg and the next clue, and you can even hint, you know, what color the egg is if you want. So that's a lot of fun. We used to do this. Actually, the adults did it when I used to go to Easter Sunday, you know, dinner with our family when we would celebrate. We would have an Easter egg hunt, and like as me and my cousins got older, you know, in high school and everything, we didn't want to do Easter egg hunts. We were too cool for that. But we would do like these scavenger hunts, and we would still use the eggs, and it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. And number 5, this is a really great way right now to celebrate the season. Of course, you'll see them in the stores, and what they are resurrection eggs. And if you see them in the store, basically what they are, they come in a dozen, and you open them up, and inside will have a story of Jesus and him dying on the cross and the whole Easter story. And basically you take 12 days to open up each egg, and there's usually a symbol in there, like a cross or like a rock for the tomb, and it'll have a Bible verse for each thing, and it's for you to go over with your kids the story, which is just an amazing idea, and I love that idea. And last year I really wanted to go and buy one, and when I went to the store I couldn't get over how much they were. Some of them were $20, $30, and I thought that was really expensive, and I began to do some research, and I found Pinterest was amazing. They had so many wonderful ideas, and again, I will post some of my links to Pinterest for these ideas, and I did see one on Pinterest, which was wonderful. And basically I put them in this green bag, and I have eggs that spell out the word Easter. So like here's an E, I don't know, I have them all in here, A, if you can see, E, A, the S here, here's S, and then I have a T somewhere. Here it is. Sorry, I didn't have them in order. T, E, and then my last one, R. Fortunately, that one got cracked, but basically, here is what it is. It says Easter, and it spells out the word Easter, if you can see, E-A-S-T-E-R. And what it says is E is for each of us. God loves everyone. So what you would do is you would open E, and inside, E, I put a heart, a little heart sticker. God loves everyone. And for the A, it says, A is for a broken world, so he sent his son. So A, I put, here's our A, inside, can't really get it out, is a Band-Aid, which would mean, you know, broken, Band-Aid. Kids get that. Get something broken, you get a Band-Aid, right? My son loved that. Okay, and so S is for the sins that Jesus took away. And in S, I have a cross. So, and these are easy things that you can find at home, I'm sure. You have a cross, I mean, you can find these things no problem. And T is for the tomb, where he lay for 3 whole days. And this one, T, you open it up, and it's a clay tomb. It's supposed to be like a tomb. So, that's fun. And E is for the empty tomb, the stone that was rolled away. E, and then I put a stone inside. There's a stone, see? And then R is for the risen Lord. Jesus is alive today. And inside, he's not there, he's risen. So this is one that you could do very easy. It's very simple for preschoolers. You just get, you know, Easter eggs that spell out Easter. I use stickers, and you can just find these things easy around the house. I will put a link below to this in case you wanted to copy it. And this is really just a simple one to use for preschoolers, and you can always change this. You can always put different items in. I liked it because it's, you know, changeable. I can change it. I can put verses on here once my son gets older. So this is like such a great thing. So I wanted to share that. Another way, of course, my number 6 way, is an egg relay race, old-fashioned relay race. You take an egg and a spoon. I'm sorry, I don't have one to show you. And you balance the spoon on, balance the egg on the spoon. And what you do is with the kids, it's a relay race. They have a partner, or you line them up in like 2 lines, and they run around something. Usually I put like a base or like something to run around, and or a chair even. They can go down, run down, and turn around and come back, and they have to balance the egg. And I love this because this is great for even little kids. I mean, they don't even have to really run and make it a relay. They can just, you know, practice balancing the egg on a spoon and walking, and they'll think it's funny. They'll drop it and want to pick it up. And the older kids, they can make it really fun, make it a race, be really competitive with it. I did this with adults once, and they were really competitive. Like, you know, we had them run down and, you know, exchange the eggs with a partner. Like, they had to put their hands behind their back, and they had the spoon, and they're trying to, you know, give the other person the egg without dropping it. So there's a lot of fun that you can have doing a egg relay race with these eggs. And of course, they're a lot better than using the real thing. They're not messy, of course. They're just plastic. So, and they're safe for the kids, so they're not gonna make a mess either. Another way, my last suggestion that I have, and again, I'm sure there's more, and you can definitely please leave a comment if you know more ideas, but another way is math games. I saw one on Pinterest, and again, I'll link it below, but this was amazing. They used math, and they put in marker, wrote out equations like 2 plus 2 or 3 plus 1, and on the outside here they wrote one number, number 4, and basically, or you can even write it on the inside. It's actually more fun. Like, you put number 4 inside, like with a marker, cut it out, or a sticker, you know, write the number 4. And on the outside would show all the different ways that add up to 4. You can use subtraction problems, you can use addition problems, you can do multiplication, division, and all the answers, you write them out here, you know, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 1 out here. And then when they open it, they'll know all of those equations equal to 4. That's just a really good visual for kids. Makes it fun. It's just really fun to use these for math and like manipulatives for things, for colors, for counting. There's just so much that you can do with Easter eggs, and this time of year is so much fun. You're on spring break, you've got some time to really plan and do some fun activities with the kids. So that's all I have for you. Again, I want to say though, I am not a professional. I'm just a mom who loves to do these kind of activities with my kids. I did a lot of research online using Pinterest. I'll also link below my blog. I have a blog that I did last year on this, and it was so much fun. It shows some other activities that we did, some songs, some crafts, and we did like a whole egg unit theme for like homeschooling. My son is not homeschooled, but we were just kind of doing a trial run. You'll read the blog, you know what I mean. But I'll put the link below so you can check that out as well. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I would love a video response or comment from you if you have any other ideas that you would like to share that you and your family do with Easter eggs every year, or your kids. And it's just a lot of fun. I love this time of year. I love Easter. And there's just so much that you can do. And definitely run out and get some eggs. You'll have so much fun. So thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.